A very good morning to you. How you doing? This is the new look of
Opening entrance.
Yeah, opening of Inspiration Thursday. So we decided, cultures. And I'm on Tendai's set today. I'm not moving. And we have an amazing show lined up for you. Motivate, Innovate, books and blogs, and restaurant of the week. Tendai.
Oh, yeah.
We start on Innovate today.
Yeah. You know, this being the last Thursday of this month, I was like, why don't we do a throwback Thursday for today? So we need to go retro. We need to go back. We need to see where we came from, where we come from, where we're going to. That's something we know, you know?
Absolutely.
And
totally love the idea.
Yeah, and there's some pretty fun stuff out there. So this is more like a discussion with everybody, even guys who are watching at home. It's just refreshing. We want to go back and remember those old things that we used to use back in the days.
In terms of technology.
In terms of technology, yeah, exactly. In terms of technology. Okay, let me ask you though, what is that one thing that you can remember from a Kitambo that is like really striking and it was legendary that time, but times have really changed at this point. What's that one item you can think of?
Okay, I'll go with the phones because we're still using them.
Yes, that's true. They're just advancing.
Course, yeah, and when they started getting into the market, we knew the mobile phones, apart from the ones that, not the landline.
Not the landline
Not the line, no.
The mobile
The
ones.
mobile phone.
Yeah.
I remember if your dad, your mom, your grandparent, because we didn't have those phones then.
Yeah.
If your
In fact,
mom,
if you
your
had
dad
them.
had a 3310.
Nokia 3310.
Oh, good Lord. That thing was a weapon.
That was, yes, that literally was. I think that phone is, you know, when you say, when your parents say, you know, you need to be an example like this and this and this person.
Yes.
When it comes to phones, all phones need to be an example of 3310. That set the bar so high. And what's funny is, no one has still touched that bar. Even though it's such a throwback phone, if you look at it right now, it's extremely advanced compared to now.
Okay, well, yeah.
Well, not internally, but externally. Let's look at this, for example. Do you know, okay, let's look at one of the latest phones, the iPhone 7.
Yeah.
Or 7 Plus. These are like the really latest phones, really expensive out there. If you look at the iPhone, the new features are it's water resistant and it's dust proof. 3310 was on that.
It was, totally.
How many times have you ever dropped it in the water? I've dropped many people's in quite a number of times.
Wouldn't have dared. You didn't even touch it.
Because they're so rare.
They were so rare, they were so expensive, and probably your dad is the only person who had it.
And you know, that's
And
another
the
thing,
whole,
by the way.
you know, like
when someone had a phone, you knew somebody had a phone. Because first of all, you know, you had to get used to people just talking to themselves without any wires.
And it sounded very important, like,
yes, you know, you're like, that's someone really important.
But that thing was so heavy. What was the inside there?
That's what makes me wonder, because it was extremely strong. You know, even as time progressed and as phones started developing, and guys had now, almost everybody got to have a 3310. It could stand drops, it could transpose, you can drop it in water quickly, you can retrieve it, it's still good. Dust, keep it in the wardrobe and come back, get it the next year, it's still there. But now, you'll find that's a feature that these phones nowadays are advertising. When the iPhone 7 came out, one of the biggest things that shocked everybody is that it didn't have a headphone jack.
No, it doesn't.
No headphone jack.
At all.
The 33 didn't have a headphone jack.
It did?
No, it did not.
Oh my God.
It was ahead of its time as well.
And then we're here saying, oh, you know, I want an iPhone 7
because it doesn't have, you know.
Yeah.
Secondly, the 3310 also is it's like a tank. Basically, it was like a tank in the sense of you do anything with it and it's all good. So, you know, you've got a little water on there, no problem. Dust, no problem. No headphone jack, no problem. But another thing though, those phones, if you remember carefully, those phones you charge like in 20 minutes. You charge them like, they didn't take time charging because their batteries were just so tiny. And they're not doing much. The only thing it's supposed to do is call and SMS. So this time when you're having this phone that can charge in 20 minutes and the battery lasts for like 4 days. If you remember, the battery needs to last like forever and ever. So I think that's one of the pretty cool things about that throwback of the 3310. I wish, does anyone have, if anyone watching right now has a 3310, take a picture of it, find a phone, and a phone that can take a picture, and take a picture of it. And then, you know, tweet us or Facebook us. You know the handles KTN Life and Style, KTN_Life and Style on Twitter, and Facebook KTN Life and Style. I would want to see one right now.
I would love to see one.
You know, I have a feeling it wouldn't have a scratch on it.
No, nothing, zero. Now, something else I'd like us to look at is something that you're very passionate about.
Oh, yeah?
Cameras.
Yes, yes. Gosh, cameras have come so far. We have come really far with cameras. You know, I think there's no unlike phones, because Nokia was the one who started with phones.
Yeah.
But camera, it was really everybody, like Olympic over here, Canon over here, Nikon. But one thing that was common amongst them was we're using film. If you remember, you have to develop film.
Yes, and if you don't use the darkroom properly, then
your picture is gone. There's no retrieving.
There's no retrieving.
That's the equivalent of
film is
deleting.
destroyed, it's destroyed.
It's destroyed, it's gone.
Yes.
And then, another thing is, with a film, you take a picture. You can't review that picture.
No, you can't.
You take it once, and there are like
That's
30 shots in that thing, and that's it.
That's it.
That's
Now
that.
film inaweza isha.
Aye, it finishes, 30 shots. Nowadays, we can take 30 shots that taking selfies that are not right. They're like, no, it's not yet okay, it's not okay, until you continue taking, until you finally have that A1 picture. These ones, you could not afford to be blurry or someone to be blinking. That one shot is the one picture that's taken, and that's the end of the story.
Absolutely.
You know.
And cameramen, photographers out there, that was the business. You'd know them.
Yeah.
They'd come through the hood with their bikes
That's
and their
true.
honking.
Yeah, when you
and
see them,
then
you're like,
tomorrow I'll have money. You come take a photo.
you come take photo
And that's
shoots.
the only way we had photos.
That's true. Imagine all the photos we have right now are from there. But if you think about it, though, you have many of these physical photos. We have many of these physical photos. How many physical photos do we have that were taken with our phones? You need to ask yourself that question. How many do we have? In case our external drive is breaking, in case our phones get stolen or get lost.
Zero. Everyone thinks, oh, the cloud will save it.
It will save it. And that's, I mean, I can tell you personally, that's not the case at all. But we have pictures that are older than us,
True.
and they've been there, they've lasted the ages. So sometimes old is gold.
This being a throwback, I'm going to share a couple of my pictures by the end of the day.
Yeah, we
like
should do
those
that. Yeah?
hard
Throwback,
copy ones
those hard
from
copy
way
ones.
back.
Yeah,
When I had no hair.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
I want to see those. I'll be in line to see those.
At all wearing a yellow skirt and all.
Wow.
So let's see your photos on Instagram, on Twitter. Remember,
Yeah.
it's KTN Life _style. And on Twitter and Instagram.
Twitter
On
as well.
Facebook, it's KTN Life and Style. SMS is 22840. Let's see those pictures.
The more black and white, the better.
The better. There's one, but I don't think we ever got to see those ones.
Which ones?
But we see them in the movies where the camera guy hides.
Goes in like a cloth.
Yeah, in the cloth like this, and then takes a
I've seen
photo,
that.
and then it's black
and then it's black and white.
Yeah.
It's funny. I was thinking about this the other day. I was like, I want a picture in black, like the proper camera, not this one where you go in settings and then put black and
Yeah.
white, like an actual old Kitamo camera to take me those. Because there's a way you can still, you can tell a picture that has been done black and white and an OG black and white picture. So I mean, we should look for that.
We should look.
Okay,
If
Artistic
you have
Tuesday.
any of those, even
we should
take
look
your
for-
mans, your dads, your grannies.
Yeah.
Let's see those pictures on our Facebook pages, on Instagram and Twitter. What else do you remember?
Speaking of camera, it's joining me to videography. We're going to videography is also another thing. If you remember, let's start with the video cameras. First of all, there were these huge things.
I would like to see the what's doing a roving
With
with those
it,
huge ones.
Exactly. And they're heavy, and cables were like all over the place. But apart from that, the reason why is because you see nowadays we record footage with the cameras on these tiny little SD cards. Those are small little SD cards. But these days, those days, you had a huge cassette recording the entire footage.
And
in
I
there.
mean, it's called
Beta-
Betacam, and
Betacam,
actually
right?
Miringo is here. Maybe Miringo should come the other side of the camera.
And show,
but he says he's used it.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
amazing. That's amazing.
Wow, Miringo.
I mean, just seeing it is on. I mean, it's rarely to even see those things nowadays. They are in museums.
People should treat you kindly, Miringo.
So
if you use those ones.
everybody who's watching from this camera should know that that
This is
particular one,
Miringo's
this
camera.
Miringo's camera has carried those type,
Those huge ones.
Those huge ones.
Oh, good Lord.
But again, like, you used to have those tapes, and those same tapes were for everything, for movies. Remember, used to, okay, I used to go to the video shops, yeah? I used to have to sign up to a video shop.
Oh, you have to join the video shop.
You had to join, you had to be a member.
Yeah, you had to be a
like
member.
a club.
Yes.
You had to join a club to get movies.
That's the only way you're going to watch
That's
a
the
movie.
only way you're going to watch a movie.
Yeah.
And then, you have to, those, remember those old Schwarzenegger movies or the James Bond 007?
Yes.
Oh,
good
man.
Lord.
So, you rent it out, and there's one time I made a mistake. I left the cassette inside the TV. Those we used to have those TVs where you can place the actual VLC inside, the actual tape. Yes, the TV had it inbuilt.
Are you serious?
Yeah, and all those days it was like advanced, you're like, oh.
That must have been advanced. What I remember, I'll tell you about that.
And it had the fast forward and play and record. So when I remember, I think it was Ghostbusters. And when I got home, because I left it there, I didn't finish. I was going to school. I was watching in the morning. My mom told me to go to school, so I couldn't finish it off. As soon as I came back from school, I'm playing that Ghostbusters. I'm seeing news. I'm like, what is this? I open, I'm like, this is the Ghostbusters. I put inside, I'm seeing news. My brother had overdubbed it.
Oh,
you know, you can press the record. So you could
yes.
record also, like anything on the go from the TV, which is also pretty cool. I mean, I can't really think even how we can sort of do that now. You put, you know, some type of storage and record what is showing on the TV. But those are throwback moments for days.
And that brings me to, now you talked about the TV that had the deck player.
Yeah, exactly.
So what about the Great Wall TV? It was black and white, it had red casing, pretty small, and it had physical aerials right there. So
from the TV itself.
Yeah, so the little one in the family would be the person being used to make sure the TV does not have them chilling. So you go closer to the TV, then then it works. Then when you move away, then it goes back to chilling.
Yeah.
So then you're told, "Where cut to
You know, I remember being told to stand somewhere by my dad because of the news.
To on the news sponsor because now your dad has to watch the news. And
right
yes, and if you wanted to change channels, there were not so many, but you had to go there and do it physically and just turn it.
And tune it actually.
Tune it actually, it was tuning it.
Yeah,
so it goes
tune to frequency.
Tumefika, then it was 12, 5, 5.5.
Exactly.
So it was
and
a whole thing going on over there.
Things off your mind, off the bat.
Zero. It wasn't like at 1, 2, you're
no.
lazy now.
Like, right now it's so easy. And I think guys many people don't even realize that.
No, they don't.
They don't know where I've come from.
I'm telling you.
Wow.
So came the colored TV.
Yeah, because before that it was black and white.
It was black and white.
Yeah.
So come colored TV, and not everyone could afford it.
Yeah.
So if you had this Great Wall TV, they came up with a provision. They came up with plastic filters, almost plastic, like you they're very malleable. So
like
you put
camera
that on
gels or something?
Yes, like camera gels. So you put them on the screen.
On the black and white?
On the black and white screen.
The same on the bunny and everything?
Yes, that one. And then your TV is
like color, just like
this.
Are you serious?
No, I don't know. I don't remember if it was the same for the colored people, the people who had colored TV.
Yeah.
Because if they saw a red sweater, is it the same color you're going to see?
It's another another person's
no, it was purple. No, it was gray.
So guys are just debating. It reminds me of that meme of the dress. That's also a throwback. Remember the dress that was blue, and then some people saw blue, other people saw black and gold.
I remember that.
It's reminding me of that same concept of the TV. Wow.
And then it moved from the plastic gel-like thingies to actually now glass filters.
Yes, like so tubes-like, sort of like. Yes,
so you just place them in front of the TV and then it's
then it happens. Imagine how slowly and surely that happened. I mean, that, if you ask people a ratio, who knew that? You'd be so shocked. I mean, I barely knew some of that stuff. True. And you just need to have color. Nowadays, we even have 3D. We have 3D TVs.
We have 3D and curved TVs.
We have curved TVs. I mean, we have UHTVs. That's 4 times. That's 4K TV. That's 4 times.
TV.
Yeah, that's 4 times HD. You know, that means you can count people's eyelashes on TV. You know, so that's something. We've really moved when it comes to TV. Fast. Very fast.
Still dealing with TV. Remember watching movies. You talked about the rentals.
Yeah,
and
the rental
tapes.
tapes.
Huge cassettes, the ones that you had to go to the library and not buy.
And not buy.
No,
rent.
you rent it out and then take it back.
And take it back. Imagine that.
The huge, they're called VHF.
You know, it wasn't huge.
They were huge. They were really
big black Sony ones I remember actually. And I don't know what most of the bigger parts were for, but just sliding that part in. But because sometimes you find TVs on top of that because of their sheer size. Yeah. And you can record your music on it. You know, when the radio comes on.
Yes, oh my God.
When the radio comes.
But you remember the cassette?
Yes.
The one.
The tiny one, right?
The tiny one.
Yes.
Ilikuwa itwa cassette.
That's the number cassette tape.
Tape.
Yeah.
Your cassette. Boss, ilikuwa ni volume 1 all the way to 13.
You have them stacked.
You have them
and you're ready. You know, you're ready. Let's say your favorite song, you know, you wait the whole day listen to the radio because those days there was no internet yet.
No.
It's the whole day listen to the radio for that one chance when they repeat your song to press record.
Yes.
So you can
Oh my good
channel.
Lord.
Wow,
And then if you want to listen, like you want to play back and listen to maybe a song, and maybe you, because I really love the radio, so I used to cram all these lines.
Yes.
And if I didn't get it, so you remove it, put a pen in it, and then just
oh yeah, you could do this, by the way.
Yeah. This
To
is
really
a lot
go
of
fast.
work. What are you
This
doing?
is a lot of work.
Yes. So
You just go like,
woo, then
it
it goes
goes
all the
back.
way to the beginning, and then
Yes,
you
that's it.
I to scale
Wow.
tena.
Imagine that. We had to do that to rewind.
Na radio ni ya baba. And no, haikuwa ya kila mtu.
You know that for anybody, you can't just touch
you
anyhow.
can't. No.
No. It was major stuff.
Yes.
Hey, don't mess.
And kitamba, it was never dusty.
A white one?
A white one.
On top.
And then it's the hand-knitted
like a part that
kitamba.
is, yes,
And
true.
then, yeah, and there
And
had
then
to be a
the side
butterfly
that
or a
sleeping
rose
at the
or
side,
something.
yes. It's like it was international everywhere. It was like everybody had that exact one. Oh my goodness, that is something.
Oh, good Lord.
You guys tell us if you guys have those at home. You know, supposed to have them vintage collections. Take a picture, anything that you've heard that is vintage, or even stuff that we've mentioned. Take them and post them to our Facebook. We'd love to see them. Even tag us on Instagram, Throwback Thursday. Another thing that is actually popped up to my mind as I'm actually saying this is telephone booths, actually.
Oh my goodness.
Do you remember that?
Lord, vandalism, the things I've done to those things. Call box.
Call box.
Yes.
So what do you mean vandalism? So you don't have made them finish, eh? You don't who finished the remaining ones?
Because, you know, there'd be at places, when I was in primary school, there'd be at places where you pass by every day.
Yes.
And you don't have anyone to call.
Yes.
But you want to feel
That's
important
to
or
that
to
kind.
just try.
Especially
and
that
you don't have
putting
the
your
coins,
finger in everything.
And you get into the booth,
You close the door, and you know no one cares. Like,
and
when
then
you're
it
there,
had a
space.
yellow pages thingy over there.
The directory.
Directory,
Yes.
that's it. So you
Wow.
start looking for numbers in there,
Yo.
and if you do not have coins, you keep
adding more the time.
Yeah, you put coins in there, or you just hit it.
Until
That's-
the coins that are
coin can
inside.
go yeah, or probably, hopefully, whoever was using it before.
did not do the same exact
Oh my
thing.
good
Oh
Lord.
wow. That
Yeah,
was
and then there was something called reverse calls.
Wow.
So you'd not use money, but whoever you're calling is the one who's going to spend money to call you back on the same.
On the same. You had to wait there.
You had to wait there.
Yeah.
You had to wait
You
there.
had to wait
Mpaka upigiwe simu.
Wow. I mean, that's something. I mean, I think if we had to be able to have all these things come into our lives like one day,
Just one day.
I'd love to see the chaos that take place. Because if I've forgotten even how to use these things.
I remember that one you used to like just hit the
The
button.
two metal keys.
Yeah, the metal keys.
Yes.
But then there's the other one for
The spinning.
what are they called?
It's just flown off my mind. But the one just needs to rotate.
Yes.
And you know, that one's actually even tricky. I think if I give like an average 13-year-old right now, they would not know.
Yeah.
There's like, how do you operate
What
this
technology is
thing?
this?
Technology is this.
What,
Like,
what is
oh my God,
happening?
nowadays you don't have
Oh
this.
my God, LOL.
Hello. There are no emojis that day for sure. But
Oh,
I mean,
good Lord.
I think just really looking at it from that perspective really enlightens us. But something else, guys, that I think everybody can agree on, that we listen to up to now, something that's come from far, that I really love, is music. Music in general actually has really come from a long way. If you look at its evolution back from the days of the big records, from the big black records.
Oh my good Lord, the Santuri ones, the ones
Yes.
you use a pin, they're called
Like a pin.
gramophone
Yes.
recorders.
Wow, yes.
Yeah, that's
It is like it was
is
just
it okay?
there.
Did I get it right?
That's exactly it. And you know, you have to be so careful even that because the needle could just mess up the entire thing. So
Yeah.
it was all delicate process. And the moment you put it in, the music starts very warmly, very welcome. It sounds different. Unlike to you, record music sounds much different from the music right now. And I think that's something that was way back and was so cool by then. Then we moved to the tapes, which we've gone over.
Yes.
The cassettes we went over. Then we came back to, even if I go to the CDs, do you remember floppy disks?
I remember. Oh my God, I remember.
Floppy disks.
Did we ever use those ones?
I won't lie to you, I never used the floppy disks.
I never
myself.
used the floppy disk.
I
remember
saw them.
I used them in class.
Yeah. Oh yeah?
You know, class.
Wow.
Like that's studying computer in high school, and
Yeah,
we had
is
the
that
floppy
so?
disks. Yeah, but in music, people used to.
Oh no, I mean just in general storing.
Oh yeah.
Storage.
Oh okay.
Yeah.
Now looking at the USB.
Yes,
and
exactly.
CDs.
All that along the line.
Yeah,
but
floppy
on
disks.
music, then
used
I
floppy
think the most
disks.
recent one was CDs. CDs was the most recent one. It's a
Yeah.
cool one. Magnetic strip there. Pretty simple science behind it. Only one problem is the most delicate things ever. The slightest scratch, then we are off. You know, I used to look for all tactics to make DVDs and CDs work when they used to be scratched.
Oh my God, tell me about that.
So there's so many theories I got. So many, and others I even created myself.
Okay.
So you know, I'm there, I'm like, okay, so this thing has a scratch and there's a sensor passing. If I feel in that scratch somehow, maybe it'll just
So
it'll
what did
just
you
pass.
use? Just tell the truth.
So I used to go, take the CD, take toothpaste,
Oh my God, I used
you
that
were
as well. I did that.
and then just rub it right around
Yes.
and then into the fridge.
Into the fridge.
Leave it there for some time. Come back, wipe it. And then I tell you what, sometimes it used to work. It used to work
all the time.
Oh my
You
goodness.
used the toothpaste.
Oh
thing.
yeah, I used to use the toothpaste
Oh,
strategy.
good Lord. Did-
Guys, you have to, there's literally so
Yeah.
much that happened
Yeah.
in throwback. So guys, I mean, tell us some of your throwbacks, and we should be doing this much more often.
Every month, I loved it.
We should be, yeah?
At least I get to be part of Innovate and sound like
And
a genius.
I mean, and it's that, I mean, I think when you see it from that perspective, you realize, hey, we have, even technology is there forever, just in different languages, but it's just been there.
Yeah.
Slowly but surely growing. I wonder where we'll be in the next like 10 years. You see what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
10 years, we're just going to jump so far.
Oh, good Lord. This has been Innovate. It's TBT. Keep this conversation going on our social media platform.
Yes.
We're looking back on all those amazing gadgets, technologies that were there way before we were born. And we remember them because they were great and they've evolved to become amazing things that we use to on our day-to-day lives. So, yes, we'll do this probably next month.
We should.
Yeah.
And a quick one before we go.
Yes.
Side note, this baby, this lovely lady right here, can do everything we just mentioned. Can you believe that?
Oh my God.
It can record, take pictures, store movies, videos, everything.
So
Huh?
all the things, and
All
you
the
can watch
things.
TV.
You can watch TV
live
here.
TV.
Live
KTN
TV.
is live
KTN, you
on
can
your
stream. By the way,
phone.
we stream, so you can also stream us live as well. You can do everything with this one thing right here. So tell me, if that's not magic, I don't know what is.
This is magic.
Magic work. We always do magic work here. Love it.
We're taking a very short commercial break. When we come back, you'll have me, Mikali, on Motivate. Don't go too far. We'll be right back.
We are so addicted to problems and we are addicted to wanting stuff that when you find that you have no problem, it's a problem.